Since 2002, Queensland's southeast corner has seen real estate prices almost triple. But what does the future hold? I talked to Penny Cotty from Ray White Real Estate to find out. Penny Cotty, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Tim. Lovely to be here.
Penny, the real estate market in Brisbane is always ebbing and flowing. What's the state of play at the moment?
Oh, it's certainly flowing at the moment, which I'm sure is good for everyone, both seller and buyer alike. A bit of a stock shortage, and when I say stock, I mean houses for sale and rentals, but that creates high demand, so it's good for everyone.
The southeast corner continues to attract a lot of southern immigration. Is that part of the reason why prices have continued to be supported?
I assume so. I think for us, especially in the 4017 demographic, which is what I look after with the two offices, it's probably been more internal. We have a lot of people upgrading properties, like a lot of first home buyers coming into the market because we have a good quality first home for them to purchase, and that sort of created its own sort of roll-on within the marketplace.
Which area has had the strongest demand? Would it be townhouses or freestanding dwellings?
Oh, definitely freestanding dwellings. Townhouses are starting to come to play now because there are no freestanding dwellings in the first home buyers category left, and if they are, you're now competing with the investors. So a lot of the young people are buying townhouses. I've had quite a few buy straight off the plan, which is quite unusual. I mean, they get a bigger relief for doing that, but yeah, had quite a few buy off the plan. So that's sort of a change that we haven't seen for a while.
What about newly constructed houses?
No, I had hardly any new home buyers buy that. Most of the people that were buying newly constructed, so newly constructed is probably 475 to 520 in this area. And that's a little bit of a stretch for the first home buyers. I know they say, up to 500, but very few of them go that high.
One of the surest indicators of a healthy real estate sector is investor demand.
Mm-hmm.
Are we starting to see investors return to the market?
Absolutely, we are. I guess a good example of that would be we're marketing a new one-bedroom unit at Deagon. And so we just went into our database and just contacted all of our investors that we currently have and who are in that demographic. And it was just amazing how many of them are multi-investors, like they haven't got one, they've got 4, 5, 6 properties, and they're very keen to come and have a look at that because that's a great return. I mean, it's an option, but the approximate sort of price range would be in the early ones, and it's returning $460 a fortnight, so it's a great return for your money.
A lot of people are concerned that Australia may face sort of the same situation as the United States as far as their property meltdown is concerned. Are we likely to see that happen here?
I don't really know a lot about the economics in the States. I do know that they had a 1% housing loan, and they also have no recourse if you declare bankruptcy and leave, which is at a total opposite to Australia, where they will pursue you for funds. Over there, there's nothing, there's no ramifications, there's no punishment. So I don't think we'll go down that line. And not to get to a political agenda that we talked about, but I do believe Kevin Rudd's stimulus package has saved us from that. It's created its own sort of internal energy in our marketplace where the first home, a bit of a pebble in the pond effect, 350, 450. Everyone who's sold has had to upgrade, and we are very lucky that they tend to stay in that 4017 and repurchase in that property market.
Right. Penny, it's been said that most fortunes have either been made in real estate or at least maintained in real estate. Do you share that belief?
I do. I mean, I think if you are in the real estate game and you don't invest in real estate, I encourage all of my staff. One of my young guys have bought their first home and they've just bought their first investment and they're under 21. So I encourage all my people to stay in property. I think the sad thing is we have this illusion, if I don't sell at the top of the boom, I've lost money. Well, the marketplace is, if it's a high market, you pay high. So you don't, I think you make your money when you buy. You have to be very discerning, really do your homework and look around. But for us, Brackenridge, well really probably Brackenridge would be the main one. The rental return for your outlay for investors is fantastic. Really, really good. I mean, I didn't think we'd get to 1%, but really, if your house is 350, you get 350 to 380 a week rent. That's a great return for an outlay.
Penny Cotty, thanks for talking to us today.
Thanks, Tim. Lovely.
Penny Cotty there. And if you would like to comment on any of the stories you've seen tonight, you can email us at theviewpoint31@yahoo.com.au. theviewpoint31@yahoo.com.au. Please send us your comments because we would like to get your viewpoint. And that is all we have time for tonight. It's been great having your company. Hope to see you again real soon. Just remember, when it comes to the issues that matter, we're telling it like it is. Till next time, take care.